Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Vanderbilt's offense is on the field for the first time today. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all.
Running toward the tape. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Proctor. Fires to the big fella. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
A strike downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to go for a big one. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Picked off. Trying to take it back. And after the interception, he brings it back and gets it inside the 35.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. A lot of times...
Oh, there's the ball! Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 20.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Line gets set, 1st down. He'll start this drive firing. Now he'll throw back into the middle.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. Now on 1st down from the 40. On the move, it's Winton.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Caught near the sideline. It's Anderson. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Got it set up on the outside. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another 1st down. To the ground with the back. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24.
This running back just doesn't go down easy. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him and just, you know what, let his talent do the rest.
He's got it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Looking for space. It's Stevens. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off play action. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Winton. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down.
And that's a nice stop by this defense. Nice job stopping the run, setting up 4th and inches. Listen, this is a no-brainer. If I can't get inches, I don't deserve to win. I'm coming downhill. I'm playing physical. I'm picking my play, whether it's quarterback sneak, fullback dive, whatever it is that we do great, and I'm going to get my inches.
He'll toss it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. The quarterback sneak looking to eke out a few yards. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was finished off with the quarterback sneak. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Looking for space, it's Stevens. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw, trying to get to him. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Proctor. And this is dropped. Oh! Sometimes you're just too open. The Commodores will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Throws to the tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? But if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Wildcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Go straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Kentucky 21, Vanderbilt 7.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Looking downfield, it's Proctor. Just a short pass to the tight end.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Looking for room, it's Winton. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Off-play action on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant. Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. They'll immediately call timeout. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. On the way, and you betcha, a 59-yard field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Oklahoma State is just getting blown off the field right now. And frankly, we need to start going running time the rest of the way. A real stinker in Stillwater. They're trailing by 17 to Fresno State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Proctor. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. He's looking to throw it. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got his man downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm.
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Doors.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On target to the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He's going to pass. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Wildcats. What a catch and run for 6. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll throw it on 1st down. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up. To the air, it's Proctor. They're trying to get to it. On target. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's picked off. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the 1st half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Commodores will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Line gets set, 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Second down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Armour. Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Makes the grab. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Wildcats are marching down the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. On this 1st and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. They'll try to get it in with the run. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the